ball. Hey, yo, what's up? Yo, it's the Kid 50 Cent.
Hey, what up? This Chris Brown.
What's up, y'all? This is Eminem.
Yeah, what the deal? This is Nas.
Yo, what's happening? This your boy Rick Ross, and right now you're listening to...
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? You already know who it is, man. It's New Bucks. Nutty New Bucks to be exact. I'm out here with my family. You know what I'm saying? We chopping it up. Just getting some topics out in the air. You know what I'm saying? Some bullshit in the air. So, you know, earlier today I was talking to my brothers, Rock and Bugs, shout out to them, you know what I'm saying, the whole RBN show. And we was talking about the statement that Eminem made about white people being the guests in hip hop. So I needed to find somebody that I can chop it up with and see if they was on the same page as me and as my brothers. So, Cuzzo, what I wanted to ask you is, with that statement, do you think that white people is a guest in hip hop?
A guest in hip hop? Well, yes, I feel that they are a guest. You know, since we have created it from the streets by our people, yes, they are a guest in our genre of music.
Copy.
And
understandable.
Like that. I mean,
it's a tough it's a sticky situation. You feel what I'm saying? Because, like I said, I asked the question.
They may not feel that they're a guest because they're deep in the music world too. Still.
Exactly, and I feel
like these music executives feeling, you know,
right.
I don't need to be a guest. I could control it.
Copy. Understandable.
Shit like that.
So let me ask you this: what happens when you mix? When you black and white? Or you black and Korean, or you black and Canadian, like how does that mix? Are you still considered as a guest in hip hop, or are you just considered as black in hip hop? Like how does that work? Because a lot of people couldn't answer that question. I don't know how that plays out. So this is what I wanted to ask you.
So I feel the personal rapper that has these mixed, you know, parents. They need to identify themselves with however they get identified themselves.
Got you.
The white, you know, in that aspect, a lot of those children, they have it's an issue.
Yeah, definitely.
It's socially.
Right. You got, like I said, you got Logic. He's mixed. He's black and white, but he's more considered. He's more identified as white. You got J. Cole. He's black and white, but he's more identified as black. You feel what I'm saying? You got Drake. He's Canadian and black, but he's more considered as black.
You can't say he's Canadian. I mean, he is Canadian.
Well, he is Canadian. White and black.
You keep
saying white. You know what I mean. But at the end of the day, is he considered a guest, or is he considered black with our gender? You feel what I'm saying? So how does that mix? You feel what I'm saying? Because your mother could be black and your father could be white. Even though they say we dominate, you feel what I'm saying? And I believe that. I believe that that's strong in our genes. You feel what I'm saying? But what happens?
What are you really asking? What is his place as a black white man?
Right, because they said white people are guests in hip hop. So if you're mixed, are you still a guest in hip hop, or are you considered part black, or how does that run? Like, I don't know. See, I asked a couple of people, and nobody answered that for me. I asked them, you know, my brother mentioned, you know, why does Eminem sell so much? He's lyrical. Like I said, you got a lot of lyrical people out there. You got Mos Def, you got Eminem, you got Styles P. You got a lot of these MCs that's lyrical, but they don't sell as much as Eminem. Why they don't get Grammys? Why they don't get Oscars? You feel what I'm saying?
Well, that's because they can have Eminem has a different team behind him that the Locks may have.
Copy.
You know?
Copy. All right. So let me ask you this: do you think he sells more because of skin color, or because he's lyrically nice?
Yeah, that definitely is an edge for Eminem.
Right.
You know that his skin color definitely plays a big part of his sales.
Copy. So another question to you. How would you separate him from other MCs as being lyrical? Do you think he's that nice for him to keep selling? Because a lot of people feel like Em's not nice. I feel like he's lyrical. I feel like Eminem's
Eminem
lyrical.
he's
You can't say that hands down. You can't say that he don't spit.
Yeah, he's
you know what I'm
cool
saying?
on it.
You know what I'm
He's
saying?
cool
He
with
goes
the lyrics.
bananas and he can flip any kind of style.
Any legend in rap today would say Eminem is the realest thing.
Of course.
Lyrically.
And the fact is, a lot of people that I debate with, they say that I know a kid that don't like Eminem because they feel like, oh, he's trying to be black. And I feel like, no, he's not trying to be black. He grew up in a fucked up area, a bad area, just like we did. You know what I'm saying?
Eminem know exactly who he is. He's a white man who can rap well, better than well.
Right.
Great.
Better than a lot of MCs.
Yeah,
and I wouldn't say black MCs, but I would just say
he's a lot better than black MCs too.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're absolutely right. But at the end of the day he's always going to sell more because of his skin color. No matter if he tries not to. Them record sales and them records that's being labeled and picked out behind these social media and these scenes, they ran by, you know what I'm saying, white companies. So at the end of the day, it's like, how long is it going to take for our people to be where he at to sell? Besides Jay. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people out there that like I said, spit just as hard as he do. Go as hard just as he do. Been out just as long as he has. You know what I'm saying? But they not getting that recognition and they not selling like he is. You know what I'm saying? And why is that? You got people that don't spit about nothing negative. M spits about everything.
Yeah, he did.
He spits about killing, all types of shit. But he still sells. If we come out talk about the killing, the murder and all that, we're not really getting, we looked at as we fucking up our community. We feeding our kids drugs and alcohol and abuse and through the music.
Isn't that what's happening still?
Still now, this generation now is crazy. I feel like it's gonna get worse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As we go, it gets worse. So I just wanted to find out and get some insight, get a little bit of input on how this mixed black and white thing works. You know what I'm saying? White people being being guests in hip hop. I don't know if I agree with that. Because I like a couple of I like Post Malone. You know what I'm saying? I like Mac Miller, rest in peace to the homie. You know what I'm saying? I like these dudes, and it's not that they guessed it. Listen, if you like hip hop, you grew up around hip hop, you're hip hop. Period. That's how I feel. It doesn't matter your skin color. If you grew up around hip hop from a youngin, from whatever age,
you just got a love for the.
You got love for the game, man. It don't have nothing to do about being white, and this is why people are so segregated and it's fucked up. It's bad. You know what I'm saying? We teaching our kids that, and it's wrong. That's how I feel. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point. That's a good point. If you just got love for the culture,
right? What if you a white boy and you grew up around nothing but blacks? You was in foster care.
Bring up the race issue.
Right? Why is it gotta be because I'm white? I gotta be a guest. I grew up in a foster home full of black people. I know a white boy that grew up in a foster home full of blacks, and he loved hip hop, and he don't even consider himself white. That's the crazy thing about it. You feel what I'm saying? But as he got older, he got picked on because people thought he was trying to be, and it wasn't that. It was just where he came from. That's what it was, and he just had love for the game, and he wound up spitting and became nice.
Became incredible.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it don't have nothing to do with race. It just has something to do with where you come from in your background. That's what I think. It's how you was raised. It's your upbringing. You know what I'm saying? It's all about your upbringing. But, you know, we wanted to chop it up about that real quick. Try to get a little bit of input, some insight on that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, on that note, you already know what it is, man. This is RBN, Nutty New Bucks, Choice. We out here. Deuces. We gonna catch you on another rebound.